welcome back. You are still tuned in to Talk the Ting with Kim, and today we're discussing men's mental health, what you need to know. So what we discussed first so far was the different ways mental health affects men versus women. Then we were talking about warning signs. We talk about the quick to anger, the change in mood. Either them start get super excited out of the blue, or them just super depressed, and that's not the norm. You have sexual dysfunction. We have escapist behavior. The people that wanna like go home. At evening time you find everything. Every night you call a friend, yo, you know what touch road. Yo, Rude was saying, Rude.
Yeah,
just because you know one day yard, right? These are signs. And
white line, white line.
Exactly.
As I said, okay, you see, these things are very hard for us because Jamaica has actually put a positive song
on these things.
Fun song to these things.
Exactly.
Popcorn say, I'm never sober.
And then we ever drunk, no, and then we say, oh, I just vibes with vibes.
Yeah, the vibes, the energy.
No, don't do it. Yeah. And then, as I said earlier, the inappropriate use of or the high consumption of drugs and so even the people them what we know, because all we know so we have certain kind of way every day somebody out there with them unmiggle. You know what I mean? If them have unmiggle life. But that's a sign that mental health issues are there, but they're not dealing with it. So the drugs is just a cover, right? And then some other ones that we wanted, well, the last one I touched on was engaging in risky or self-destructive activities. So this was the high consumption of alcohol. This was the drugs. This was the driving recklessly because someone who will not drive on the road.
Like taxi driver.
Listen, all them mental health concerns. The gambling is another one.
But Kim, a cash pot we live in Jamaica.
Mental health concerns.
That's must be a country now.
I did tell you, living in Jamaica, we're all affected with our mental health, just existing. Because all of we feel like we need to live on it. Basically, we're on edge all the time, right?
Medication right now.
And then engaging in unsafe sexual practices. So not just out here and live dangerously.
Wanna move.
Yeah? That's another way.
That's all of them
and it's promoted and it's shown as positive. It's not, right? Another one is feeling sad, hopeless, empty, numb, or just emotionally flat. So you know sometimes where you feel out of it, but then you don't even know what's wrong. You don't feel you just in that vibe. And people say, "Well, I'm say, boy, me never know, you know." But just not feel like it. I've had those days. Literally, I can't put my finger on what the issue is.
As Sizzler say,
3 days.
Just one of those days.
Exactly, and that's always my response. I just want them days. I don't know what cause it, but that's a sign.
A couple days.
Sometimes, right? Then this one I feel like we can all relate to. Physical symptoms, and this is having aches, pains, or other physical symptoms without a clear cause. So you know sometimes you just pain up for some reason.
Or like my knee, what gave out on me yesterday.
And you don't know why, you never do nothing, you just exist. And your body out here hurt you, right? Yeah. And then the headaches, because enough of we out here, we get headaches so often. That is a problem, right? Chest tightness, the racing heart, digestive issues, all of those are signs. You also have obsessive or compulsive thoughts or behaviors. You have controlling, violent, and abusive behavior. So them abusive people and those extra violent people there, mental health concerns.
Exactly.
Right? Thinking or acting in a way that causes concern to others or has a negative impact on work, social, or family life. So you know the people that more just say you might get fired by in a business. So you're supposed to reach work 8:30, but you walk in 10 o'clock and you just no business.
Yeah.
Them something there. Is that say that self-destructive activity, say chances are there's gonna be a negative outcome to this, but you can't bother.
As Jamaicans again, don't care. Me don't care.
Exactly.
Me don't care.
And the final warning sign is thinking about or attempting suicide. So if a person notices these symptoms in themselves, check feet in you, because a lot of us, I feel like we identify with a lot of these. Check for these symptoms in you, or if a loved one spots them, it is a good idea to seek medical help. Treating mental health issues in the early stages can often prevent the symptoms from becoming more severe and lower the risk of complications, right? So, as Dre said, if you self-isolate due to depression, you can experience excessive tiredness. That has happened to me, Dre. I have been home on a weekend or two. I'm just can't, but I'm gonna want to talk to a soul. I get messages, I get calls, I don't answer one. We just feel out tight. And then me just tired. Me in and out of sleep all day for whatever reason.
I look at it as a way to recharge. Like every day.
Recharge is one thing, you know. Right. But then sometimes you're just in a one space and you never not try to get out tight.
That's the thing that gets us in a Kimmie. Because sometimes, as Jada says, sometimes you recharge.
Yeah, you don't know
sometimes you just have a little energy out period.
Yeah.
You know, like how long is safe, how long is not safe.
Well, we're going to have a part 2, so these are good questions. So I can go and do further research. As MV said, listen, I've been researching some stuff.
I remember we had our doctor speak to us. Was last year?
Yeah, we did.
And we did get some good information from him.
Yes, Dr. Kazara, I believe, spoke about it. Right? But then who is at risk? Right, so as we know, we're talking about the men. Several factors increase the risk of mental health conditions and suicide among men. The following groups may be more at risk than others.
All right.
Number 1, older white men. Yes, you may think it doesn't apply, but we do have Caucasian people in Jamaica. Right, so white men aged 85 years and older are most... White men aged 85 years and older are most at risk of suicide. More men in this demographic die by suicide every year than in any other group by age, sex, or race. So white men 85 and older apparently have the highest percentage in suicide.
And that's you live to 85. Like, just hang on, bro.
Right?
But then
and
you don't know,
what?
like, what kind of energy you gonna take to kill yourself? Like, but it's just that. No, I'm just saying, like, we're looking at the situation differently. But I'm just like, imagine it. You've lived a life, right? And you're like, like. It's just so rough that at that point in the life is, you know.
You've lived your full
what
life.
someone
Look
said.
like that
You know what I saw
Probably
in
the face in the pain then.
No, you know what I saw in a stand-up comedy, and it made me, even though it was humorous, it made me view it differently. They said, listen, most people always say life gets better the older you get. They say it depends on your situation.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You see, if you don't have certain things in place, it's a very miserable rest of your life.
Yeah, and then some of them actually, you know, are probably left alone. You have all the
elderly people who don't have the basic money.
Alone. Not true.
Because we have also them complaining right now about the pension. That
and then your friend them gone and them things.
Your friend them gone. You see everybody. So them say it depends on your personal life. Because them say if you have money, probably your lot of years will be greater. If you don't have money, it's a different life.
It's rough too when you have money, because if you have the money,
you have nobody around you or something.
You have a little money and a little what they does wait for you for drop down so they can get the money.
Can get
so you can't even take the little pressure.
Yeah.
It's rough for true.
So they were painting the picture. And I said it was a comedic spin on it, but when I thought about it, I was like, yo, this makes sense.
You probably have health concerns too, so you
exactly.
And bills and then health bills.
Exactly.
You spend.
So that is one. And then you have men who have experienced trauma. That's another person, set of men that's at risk. Traumatic events such as engaging in combat. You have the soldier them, you realize enough of them. PTSDs and things. Can you imagine going to a war where you have to watch your back every second? You don't know when you return and losing and seeing everybody dead around you and then you have to go back to a regular world. You can imagine that you never adjust in most cases because worse if you gone to war for years. Exactly. You jump out of your sleep, every sound what make. You jump, it's a reality. So many come back.
Because sometimes the whole training, you have to 10 years worth of training.
Exactly.
You get me?
And then also have to consider the police, because guess what? As much as we love to bash police out here risking them life.
Every day, stand up on
when
roadside.
we hear sound and we lock up inside, them have to go there. Them don't know if when them go there or them last time to go nowhere. Yeah?
Just like the police that we heard about last week.
Exactly. So you don't know. So even just being a policeman, them probably experience mental health concern because them know Jamaican not too like them. Nobody not too. If something happen in public, I honestly don't think Jamaicans are defending them.
No, what?
They're gonna defend. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, police are you for deal with the situation, not me.
But they're humans first and foremost, and we forget that.
We
So we
often
treat
forget
them
that.
like them job.
If we go into medical health places and we are feeling pain, yes, we understand that, but the doctor is probably tending to 5, 6, 7 different person on their feet from 8 o'clock.
You know business,
And
boy.
we know
We don't
about that.
care.
Exactly.
Listen, me, I there from 2 o'clock.
I just come and my head hurt me.
I'll
say if you deal
you
with
need to
me,
look at
right?
me.
Yeah, I'll if you just show up at the hospital at 2
Just
o'clock.
right.
Yeah, and then we also have men experiencing employment issues. That's another set of men that are at risk. Working in poor conditions. So first of all, the job probably horrible, miserable, or having a high workload can increase the risk of mental health issues. Unemployment and, as we said earlier, retirement can also increase the risk of depression and suicide. So you see now, Lionel, that answer the 85 years and
Yeah.
older thing. You're retired, you feel like whatever purpose you had. You see, work, you know,
Just
so I
there,
realize
just-
is the
just
worst come
hanging on.
down.
Yeah.
I realize the worst come down is people that were in big jobs and were
Yes,
important. You
so
see, when they move to like a
when
regular person
They don't
and nobody
have that.
not call you for every important decision, they
Like
take
in
it.
the use. Yeah, yeah. it's
I know,
rough, man.
I know it's about me. I know a woman. She recently retired and she bawled because she had a big title in her job. And it's like she said, "What am I gonna do after this? This is all I know. I'm just this way. Everybody high regard and stuff." So that
Yeah.
when you have to go now to a regular life, it's like what to do with it,
So
you know?
people don't know how to
and they get
relax.
depressed and they don't know how to transition. So that's another thing. And as we say, unemployment, we know that's a big issue. Because if money now make, that's a different level of stress. Yeah. Men who have had a marital breakdown are also at risk for mental health. So yeah, on the love act tough after the relationship done. May not even be married, could have been just a relationship. No, they're also at risk for mental health concern. Depression is more common and more severe among men who are divorced. One study suggests that being single is a significant suicide trigger among men. Did you guys know that? Just being single.
Of course. Single life, sometimes, as I say, is that big pull of
Probably not for you guys, but guess what? And the young and the spruce
that,
and whatever.
no,
You see,
any
as
age,
you,
that
any age.
feeling of loneliness.
And also
it rough.
depends on your life. Because for some people, no matter the age, 'cause you have kids who have committed suicide, and we are say, but them no problem.
Exactly.
They've had their problems.
But them go
You
through a
single?
little one feeling.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you have men who are divorced, you have men who are just single, committing suicide because they feel like, listen, nobody don't want me.
Right.
Nothing
Or
now
them
work out.
can't-
I'm in love
them
that
not
person,
enough
yeah.
for somebody else or something, yeah.
Guys, remember, guys, draw it back, please and thanks. Because may I compete with it. Yeah, thank you.
It's 2 different conversations.
Thank you very much. So yeah, as Dre said, many men in Jamaica are overworking and being underpaid, and many times that have brought up and that bring up the stress levels and have so many disgruntled at their workplace. Exactly. So we feel like them might take advantage of them. Nah, pay we right, and we know say they work hard. You see anybody right now working at a Sonia daily, we deserve 300% increase. Cause that Sonia rough. That Sonia rough. Listen, I will walk just a couple minutes now. The sun and me I say, no, sir. I feel my buff drop down. You have construction worker. You have the garbage collector them.
The work
You
must
have the
go
gardener. You have the people people just out igla them. People them, the conductor them. That's how everybody just a bringle. That's how everybody's a bringle. You know, the heat
sun
is
is
rough.
hot.
You know. Listen. So, I believe so I deserve the 300% increase. And as Dre said, and I'm going to say it again, they should divorce from their feelings. Fair. We still respect the opinion. Men with legal or financial concerns. Having legal or financial worries can trigger the development of mental health problems and increase the risk of suicide. So you see, money, as much as it helps us to do so much, it is like a complete, it changes a lot when you don't have it. So when you have financial stress, you have loan on top of loan, you have courts that come take back your fridge.
Usually I don't know what's fine.
Your landlord put you out because you can't pay. All of them something that's like a byproduct of not having money. That can definitely push you into mental health concerns
Whereas
and
if
issues.
you have kids to take care of. on top
Oh
of
my
that.
God, and you can't
People
provide.
depend on you. Oh, geez.
People are dependent on you. You
can't
can't
be a mother.
provide the house empty of food and nobody can eat the baby
Them a call you, them a look for you, them a ask where you there.
Listen. So, and as we said, financial concern, but you have legal concerns as well. It can be the whole divorce situation we talk about, but you're going to lose half of everything.
Pay alimony.
You have to pay all the money, you have to pay child support.
Child support.
And it can be any other legal concern because it's not only divorce, but just that stress can push you into a certain zone, right? And then men with a family history of mental health issues, many psychiatric conditions, including bipolar disorder, depression, and schizophrenia, run in families, suggesting that there is a genetic component involved. So if you know of a relative, and that's another thing I don't like, when there's like somebody in the community that's quote unquote mad, everybody just, I just same stay. Just mad. Nobody no try seek no help, no try get nothing done, but them do something right? Everybody can, but we know from day one him mad, him do something one day and then all of a sudden everybody, right? But we just know him. Oh yeah, so and so stay. Him not too right now, Eddie no, but yeah, him just in the community. So guys, we're too nonchalant about these things.
Yeah.
And then when something happen, everybody have a problem and say, oh, and if we did do them something, we can't get out of it, but them can lick me, them can stone me. But no, them did it all along, and nobody does anything about it. We're very nonchalant about these things, and that's what I'm trying to bring the awareness to.
Yeah.
We need to pay more attention. So other than the little signs that we ourselves probably have gone through and never paid no mind, we also have it around us and we not do nothing about it until something do we. And enough on make any of them do me nothing, me do them back something, I care about government. I've seen all these things. I've heard them, I've seen them in the comments. But we're not about it. We knew it was there.
That's typical Jamaican, or maybe people. We're not active. We're not active in the sense that we're, what's we call it?
We're very reactive.
Right.
And we love, of course, government for do the same thing, but we are
so. Right. So we're not gonna do anything or unless it's at our doorstep. So if we're always seeing it happening out on a day-to-day basis, we're not gonna step forward and be like, hey, we probably should, put some money together to get him to go and get him checked out.
No, we're not placing no mental, we're not placing no priority upon that, and that's one of the things we're gonna fix, guys. And don't worry, I feel like this conversation needs a part 2, so we're gonna pause at this segment. We're gonna call it a day for Talk the Ting with Kim. I love the feedback, I love the comments that I was seeing. As Dre said, we need to think about our well-being instead of someone's feelings, right? So we have things we need to work on. Andre, I'd love if you can join discussion. So next week you just make me know, and we have a whole thing planned for y'all for that, trust me. So we know we're wrapping up soon. I see that Mr. Lionel is taking out a Flow credit, so Flow phone users draw on a phone. But in the meantime, we have a special giveaway to give on the show. Mr. Envy, can you step to right here? From the Funtastic Team.
Up, Kimmie.
Happy belated Father's Day.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yes.
The good things then. Yeah, so we just let you know that you are appreciated.
Yeah.
You are loved. And you are very important to us.
Yeah.
And we say, Father's Day. No, I forgive my feature. Yeah. So we know Father's Day gone. But we got you. We got you.
Hold on. Go on again. Get it up. Go on, get it up. Yeah, alright.
And them shock a while ago, I look for like, what is?
Yeah, man.
So yes, big up yourself,
look out for the fathers.
What Alpha does that?
Next year we are Chevy out to the road, you see it? Outside. Yeah.
So yes. So your Amazon package reach it?
Don't know shipping and angling.
Okay, alright.
Just a wait for clear customs right about now.
Yes. So, Flow phone users draw.
Me want say. Give me no.
And guys, if it is that you have topic suggestions that you want to share, feel free to send us a DM
or
with the topic suggestions.
Send them at
876-792-3530. Anything you want with research.
Jada, you have a kind?
Just make me know. And we also need to announce the Gym Pledge winner.
All right, so for the Gym Pledge competition, we did have quite a few entries coming in. I want to say congrats. Well, a big thank you to those who entered in the Gym Pledge competition for us. Very, very close battle between the two main entrants. Want to also say, let me shout out some names of that thing right about now.
Shakespeare said, Lana, next year you get.
Yeah, you see it. Thank you, Kat. You see it?
And Dre is applauding you.
I got a feeling.
Envy. A good father, you know, a good
Next
father.
year's gonna be a good year to think about whatever you guys are talking about.
I got a feeling.
All right, so on the gym pledge, you're gonna win 1 month of online access. That's to the 1 month access to the gym pledge online active fitness training with the coach himself. Yeah, is that Ronaldo?
Yes.
All right, so the boss say, "Oh, listen, me, hey, if we get in the moving and the weights will start moving off of the body and free up for the summer." Yeah. So I want to say shout out to Mello the Foodie, It's Nash and JM Yardi.
Yeah.
Some of the top entries that we saw coming in. And I want to say congrats to our winner. Our winner. And we also have a second prize, which would be a digital or flow credit giveaway. So the second place winner will get 200. I don't remember how much I said. I'm going to look on it. They're going to get a credit prize as well. But for the number one winner, that's for the person with the most likes. And each of the person that like your comment has to follow both pages. So people, please ensure when you're asking the people to ensure that they follow the steps so that their vote counts. So I want to say congratulations to JM Yardi.
JM Yardi in the building.
And that would make our second place winner, Mello the Foodie. So congrats to you two. You will be receiving your prizes shortly. We're going to contact you to see how you're going to get that started
JM
out.
Yardi, listen, somebody, we are work on it. We'll help you to get there, all right?
One day, friend, could have fit in the two of them. You think so?
Mega ask and see what can go on.
Yeah. All right, so people, there you have it. I'm going to read the flow credit right about now. I'm going to do it using Jada's voice. Hello, people.
That's not funny. You're not funny. I don't like you.
All right, so we got about 2 minutes to go.
1 minute and a half.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Star 121 star 2943926 9541 953 number sign sane.
Well, it sounds like she's talking unsure.
I can't make them last three.
No, I like said that number is too long, you know. But it motivated for the first 8.
The first.
But anything after 8,
this is not what I signed up for.
This is not what I'm saying. Yeah. Thank y'all guys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe until we see y'all again. Real Top Farm says summertime. Big up the girls with the summer body.
Carty said thank you.
And Carty said thanks.